everybody, welcome back to my channel, Makeup Fun with Olivia. My name's Olivia and welcome to my September favorites. I'm so excited for October. October is my favorite time of the year because I love Halloween and I love vampires and vampy colors, and I'm wearing a vampy color that I'm going to share with you. It's one of my September faves that I am going to continue wearing in October and November and December probably. But anyway, let's get started. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items to share with you. So let's jump in. The very first favorite is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I got this in a mini size. I'll try to put the links down below if I remember, or prices somewhere up here because I can't remember how much this cost. I have been on the hunt for an under eye powder and I've tried. I bought the banana, I forget what it's called. I'll put it up here somewhere. I've tried different ones. I tried the e.l.f. one, the HD one that everybody's talking about. None of them have worked because they all sink into my under eye wrinkles. So I tried this one because I've heard so many people rant and rave about it, and oh my goodness, it's fantastic. If you have been looking for an under eye powder and nothing has worked for you, try this one because it might work for you. It has a little bit of like a, I don't want to say pearlescent because I don't want to scare you off, but it has some sort of like light reflecting qualities. This is what it looks like. You know, if I swatch it, you're not going to be able to see it. It's kind of like a, let me see. I did swatch it right there, but just so you can see that it's not pearly, it's not shimmery, it's not scary. It's kind of like, I would call it a satin finish. More of a matte finish, but with a satin tinge. And it reflects light. It doesn't sit into or fall into my under eye wrinkles. I can put it on top of concealers. It has made all the difference in the world with my concealers. Before, I was ready to give up on concealers. If you haven't seen my concealer collab with Susan, I'll link that down below too. But this has made me start to believe that some concealers do work for me. It was just the wrong powder that I was setting it with. And I love this on its own as well with no concealer. When I go to work, sometimes I just don't even put a concealer. I just put the powder, and it does amazing stuff for me. It's amazing in the sense that I can't see it, that it gives a little bit of highlight, but I can't really see it. It doesn't look like this white, you know, thing under my eyes. I love it so much. I can't say enough. Give this a try if you are looking for an under eye powder and you've never tried this, because it is awesome. I love it. Oh, and by the way, I set it with, or I use it with my Real Techniques. I forget which one this is. But it's perfect. Perfect. This is what I do. I tap, 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 and it's perfect. I am wearing it today, and hopefully you can't see it because you're not supposed to be able to see it. Love it. The next favorite is the Too Faced Stardust Vegas Nye eyeshadow palette. Oh my god. Okay. I'm not going to say that this is like the Lorac Pro creamy, you know, the Lorac Pro shadows, you know, the big one, the one that everybody has that I recently hauled because I didn't have it. Those are super buttery, creamy. These are not like that. However, I would say they're Too Faced Chocolate Bar classic cult hit shadows. They're great mattes, they're great shimmers, they're beautiful, they blend. What I like about this palette is that it has your mattes that you need for your under eye. It has a transition color, it has a mid-tone. This Girls Night Out is beautiful. I'm wearing it today, and it has some pops of color. This one I expected to be a little bit different, I will say. This is kind of what made me buy the palette because I love my purples. I thought it would be a little bit more deeper. It's actually bright. It's going to be a great color for summer, but you can rock it in the winter combined with these other ones. Great combination of mattes, shimmers, a couple of sparkle, a couple of pearls. By the way, I did review this recently, and I'll put the link down below if you're interested. That's all I'm going to say about it, but it is definitely one of my September favorites. I'm really enjoying this palette. The next favorite is by an eyeshadow brush. It's their Tapering Blending, and it's by Luxie. This came in an Ipsy bag, and it's a fluffy blending brush. It's pink. I really like this brush. I use it to blend this in my corner. So I'll put a highlight and then I'll blend it into my crease, or maybe just blend it on the corner. I'll also use it for whatever I do put on my crease. I don't put any more product on it, and I use it to blend up it a little bit so that that same crease color can be used as my transition color. And it has just the right amount of stiffness. I have crepey eyes, and so the stiffness in this brush is just enough so that it helps me blend it, but it's not so stiff that it's poking my eye and it hurts. If that makes sense, because sometimes the less expensive brushes can feel like you're poking your eyes, or you can actually feel it just rubbing back and forth, and it doesn't feel good on your eyes. This is kind of an in-between, and it's not too expensive, so I'm really enjoying this brush. Another one of my September favorites is the Becca Jaclyn Hill Shimmering Skin Perfector. What's it called again? Oh my goodness, I'll put it up. Oh, the Champagne Pop. Duh, Olivia. I've only seen this on a million YouTube videos already, but this is my first Becca shimmering powder, and I thought, let's jump in now. I recently ordered the Opal because it's in one of those holiday sets at Ulta. I haven't received it yet, so I'm excited to try it now that I've tried this one, and I'm having a hard time opening it. Here we go. So that's the packaging. This is what it looks like. I was a little bit scared that this would be too shimmery for me, but it's not. It's gorgeous. I am wearing it today. I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully you can. Let me swatch this puppy for you. It's buttery, creamy. It's beautiful, beautiful. By the way, I'm sitting a little bit more back, just to kind of, sometimes I feel like I'm too up in your face. Give me some feedback. Would you rather have me a little bit closer or a little bit farther? However, when I'm a little bit farther, because I don't have a fancy schmancy camera, I wish I did, but I don't, to zoom in. So I'm kind of doing this when I'm showing you the swatches. I do apologize. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Let's swatch it here. So pretty. Oh my goodness, you guys. So pretty. And obviously that was I just did that once and that was a swatch. But I use a feather fan brush by Sonia Kashuk that I really like, and I just fan it a little bit here on the highlights of my cheekbones, and I love it. I love this. I'm so glad I got it, and I'm really excited to be receiving the Opal one because it feels so buttery creamy that I can't even imagine. I'm going to love the Opal one too. Okay, moving on. My next favorite is by Lorac. It's the Lorac Pro Contour Palette. This is amazing. Now, I will say that I've never bought the Kat Von D. I've never bought the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. I would see them and there was something that kept me from buying them. When I saw this, because it's a little bit more yellow toned, I thought, you know what, this one is for me. It has a beige highlight, a yellow highlight, and a shimmer highlight, and then it has these 3 shades of contour, and these come in so handy. So the one I've been using the most is the deep contour, and I am wearing it today very lightly to contour my face. That's the one that I use the most. I use the medium contour to kind of bronze a little bit over here on my hairline. I was finding that the Chocolate Soleil one, which I love and I've been using for the past year, I would use it here and I would also use it here, but sometimes here, if I didn't blend it well enough, you can kind of see it, and I was okay with it. It didn't have to be perfect. but this one makes it go perfect. This is just the right shade so that it looks contoured, but you can't really see it. I don't have to worry about not blending it well enough. It's fantastic. I haven't really tried this light one because it's kind of my skin tone. I have tried the shimmer highlight on my eyes, and it's very nice, and I have used the, I can't even remember anymore. I used one of these under my eyes and it works very nice too. However, I love my Laura Mercier so much that that's the one I'm using under my eyes, but this one is actually really nice. Which one was it that I used? I think it was a beige highlight. Yeah, it was a beige highlight. So yeah, if you're on the fence about this, oh my God, try it. I can't believe how creamy, powdery it is. I didn't expect that. I expected to like the colors of the shades, but I didn't have really high expectations as to how creamy it would feel, and it is quite creamy. The other bonus is that you get this brush with it. It's a contouring brush, and I really like it. It's really soft. I didn't expect it to be soft. When I saw it hauled by other YouTubers, I thought it was going to be one of those pokey brushes, kind of like the e.l.f. small brushes that kind of look like this, and when you use them on your eyes they kind of poke you. They're black too. Not this one. It's actually really soft. I find it very soft. I don't have sensitive skin, so maybe, you know, I just have dinosaur skin and that's why I think it's soft, but I was really impressed by this, and this is what I've been using with this contour palette. Okay, the last two items that I have to share with you are, I don't know how many of you saw my Wet n Wild Lip Fest where I was showing it on my lips. I'll link the video down below if you haven't seen it, but one of my faves is the Wet n Wild Mega Last. I'm sorry. This is one of the negatives of this, the packaging, that if you're not careful, you can kind of smudge it and then it gets all over the inside of this. You know, if you don't mind that, $1.99, but this shade is Ravin Raisin, and I love it. Let me see if I can swatch it for you. Where can I swatch it? Over here. Can you see that? It's kind of like a violet purple, like a medium violet purple shade. And you can actually see it on my lips in the video that I mentioned that will be linked down below. I love this color. I've been really enjoying it for transitioning into fall. It's such a pretty color. It's very flattering. Another thing I will say that's negative about these Wet n Wild Mega Last is that they are dry. They're matte. So they can be a bit drying on your lips. So make sure you wear a balm if you want to try them out. But their colors are beautiful, and this is my favorite, Ravin Raisin. So I had to share it with you. Look at that color. You guys know I love my purples, but this is just my fave so far. The last favorite I have to share with you is a recent find at Ulta. I didn't know about this. They have a NYX Simply Vamp Lip Cream. Yeah, it's a lip cream. NYX Simply Vamp Lip Cream, and it's a lip crayon. And they have different vampy colors. I got 2 of them. I haven't tried the other one, but it'll probably be a fave too. This one is in the shade Enamored. SV01 Enamored, and I'm wearing it today. Let's see if you can see it. Well, let me swatch it. It's more purple. It's like a purple brown, but it's metallic. Let me get close to the camera again. Can you see that? It's a metallic purple, brown, mauve-y. That's the best way I can describe it. Makes me think of MAC Stone, although I've never bought MAC Stone, but it's kind of one of those more vampy, darker, interesting lippies, which, by the way, I have to go get MAC Stone. I keep on, every weekend I want to go do it and then I just don't get a chance, but I saw it on Nathalie, the Beauty Divas. Oh my God, I love her, by the way. I'll link her down below. Hi Nathalie, if you see this. I love your channel. Anyway, so yeah, it kind of reminds me of what MAC Stone might be, although I don't think MAC Stone is metallic. This one is metallic, but it's not so metallic that it looks kind of crazy and something you wouldn't wear. I would actually rock this and I am really enjoying it. I'm really liking it. It has these metallic lippies, I think, are coming back in style. And so yeah, that's what it looks like. And before I forget, so one of the things I really like in addition to the color is that they feel very creamy. I can't believe how creamy they look. So they're kind of like a mattish metallic. Am I making up words? I probably am. So it's a mattish metallic, but that is very creamy on your lips. So I'm gonna get more of these. Let me see. I'm definitely gonna get more of these. I can't even remember the other color, but I'll share them with you in another video, probably in my haul video. But yeah, so those are my favorites. What do you think? Let me know what has been a favorite of yours for this month. I'd really love to know. And thank you so much for checking out my video today and sticking all the way to the end. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.